Well, as many people continue to work from home, it can be difficult to draw the line between work and family, and you may be feeling burned out. I know I am. Our guest right now has a few ways to avoid that. We're joined by Vela, Chief Transparency Officer at Transparent Business. Thank you so much for being here, Mo.
Nice, Simon. It's good to be with you. Good morning.
So tell me a little bit about what Transparent Business is.
Yeah, thanks for asking. You know, we actually have the market's leading software on the management and coordination of remote workforces. So as you can imagine, we are in tremendous demand around the globe with, several billion people working from home, as you just mentioned. And so we're really proud that we have a software that actually allows transparency and accountability for the management, but it also respects the autonomy and the privacy of an employee. So we're real proud of that balance.
So let's talk, Mo, a little bit about this blurred line that we've been talking about. I mean, I have been doing Zoom calls with my toddlers on my lap. It's sometimes even in pajamas. I don't even know what time it is. Tell me how we can separate work and personal.
Yeah, I think the first thing, Simon, is we've got to establish a routine. You have to get up, shower, put your makeup on, get dressed, as if you were going to the office, because guess what? We are going to the office. It might be 8 feet away, but we are going to the office. And that's an important thing, is to set that routine, right? Act like if you are going to work, because that's important to distinguish. Also, establish boundaries. This is a real important one. So there's got to be workplace and there's got to be personal, right? And so if some people go, well, Mo, I only have a studio apartment. That's fine. I'm using my dining room table as my desk. But when I'm done with this interview, I will clear it out, set the table for breakfast, enjoy my breakfast, clear it out, and set it back up for work tomorrow. So make sure you establish boundaries. Work, personal. Also, set up the time that you and your manager have agreed are the hours you're going to work that day. The minute that ends, disconnect from work. It's very important to disconnect from work. Again, distinguishing between work and personal. Does that make sense?
It does. I have a hard time with that, though, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I could just do a little bit more. Oh, wait, I'll come back to this. So you're saying don't do that.
Don't do that. Self-discipline is the most, not only in this context, but self-discipline right now is the most important of our whole lives, because it also means not getting distracted. It means being self-disciplined to stay focused, right? So, and then the key to all of it, Simon, is communication. So there are folks right now feeling a little lonely, isolated, anxious. We want to avoid those emotions. And the best way to avoid them is to communicate with your coworkers, with your clients and customers, with your managers, and with your family and friends. So communicate. And use video conferencing as often as possible. Why? We can see each other, we can hear each other, and we can still feel connected. Those are wonderful, wonderful, healthy ways to offset isolationism. And last, self-care. Very important right now. Take that walk around the block with your mask on, right? Social distancing. Take the walk around the block. Do the yoga. I just saw your live shot right now with people working out outside now in Michigan. Go out and do those things, right? Take a break, engage in self-care, spend time with your family and friends. You got an extra 2 to 3 hours a day now because we're working remotely.
Thank you so much, Mo, for joining us this morning. That is great advice. I am going to take that home with me, and we'll have more on our website at WXYZ.com. Have a great day, Mo. We'll be right back.
Be safe. Stay healthy.